Today, boys and girls, we are going to be talking about main ideas as part of our reading lesson. Main ideas is the fifth strategy of our thinking reader strategies, and it tells us what the story is mostly about. Our learning intention for today is to gain a deeper understanding of a text. Deeper understanding means to truly understand and grasp everything the text has told us. We need to do this to become excellent readers. If we read or watch or look at a text but aren't able to discuss things like main ideas or answer questions about it, then we don't truly understand the text. So our aim, as I said, is to really understand what we have read so far this week. To be successful in our lesson today, we first of all have to be able to use text clues such as the title, repeated words or key phrases used in the text to understand the main idea of the text. And secondly, we have to be able to provide supporting evidence for the main ideas of the text so we can prove that's what that main idea is. Our first task is a little think, pair, share task. So first of all, you think to yourself, what are main ideas? Then, if you have somebody at home who can be in your pair, then discuss, what do you think main ideas are? You could then share your thoughts either by writing down your answer or filming yourself, and you could post that to your teacher on their class social portfolio or on Teams. So remember, the question is, what are main ideas? The definition of main ideas is the most important or central thought of a paragraph or larger section of text, which tells the reader what the text is about. Other words or synonyms for main ideas are things like subject, theme, topic, the crux. Hopefully, all those synonyms and this definition has given you more of an idea of what main ideas are. Now that we have discussed what main ideas are and the meaning of main ideas, how do you find them? Well, there are a few strategies that we can use. First of all, you could ask yourself, what did I just read about? Then we can look at the title, any illustrations or drawings that are in the book. We can look at clue words that are often repeated, and we can reread the first and last sentence of certain paragraphs or text to tell us what the main ideas were. Now I'm going to read to you a very short paragraph, and I want you to be thinking, what is the main idea of this paragraph? The puppy began to eat, but then he stopped. He yawned and stretched, he chased his tail, he rolled over and barked, he licked his paw. Finally, he went back to his dish and finished eating. So, what do you think the main idea was? Is it A, the puppy likes to eat, or B, the puppy takes a long time to eat? Hopefully, you said the puppy takes a long time to eat. And I have highlighted two metalinguistic words that told us or supported that argument. The first one was stopped, so he stopped eating, and the other one was finally. That tells us that he took quite a long time to eat his dinner. The next example you're going to look at is about a kitten this time. So let's listen. Kittens need special care. You have to feed kittens twice a day. They have a lot of energy. You need to play with them often. Kittens will chew on almost anything they find. You have to watch them closely. So what is the main idea? Is it A, kittens will chew on almost anything, or B, that kittens need special care? If you have somebody next to you can answer this with, you can do so now. And hopefully you said E, kittens need special care. And again, the two key phrases that I have highlighted that told us this were the phrase, kittens need special care, and secondly, you have to watch them closely. So those two phrases support my answer that kittens need special care. Let's revisit our success criteria for today's lesson ahead of the next task. It was that I can use text clues such as the title, repeated words or key phrases to understand the main ideas of a text, and that I can provide supporting evidence for the main idea of a text. The next task is an example from the Disney movie called The Lion King. What I would like you to do just now is to pause my speech and watch the trailer or the advert for this movie. Either you can do that by clicking on the video on this slide, or there is also a YouTube link if that does not work. The reason that I've chosen a trailer for the main ideas is because the trailer or the advert of a movie takes all of the most important parts of a movie and puts them into a short little video so that the viewer gets an idea of what this text or this video or this film is going to be about. So let's talk about the title first. Very simply, it is called The Lion King. So that should give us some ideas on what the main theme or idea of this text is. Very simply, it is about a lion who's going to be the king. Secondly, I have taken an extract of the speech that Mufasa makes to his son Simba. It says, "While others search for what they can take, a true king searches for what he can give. You must take your place in the circle of life." So I'm going to look at those text clues again to try and see what the main ideas of this text are. There's words like true king, which again indicates to me that this is about a lion who's going to be a king. It then also says things like searches for what he can give, which indicates to me that again it's about being a kind and good king to the people. So maybe the main idea of this text is about a young lion who's searching to become this true, noble and good leader, to be a good lion king. Now for your task. So you will need to have read your Big Cat Collins reading book. So either that would have been the book that was called They Came from Class 6C, the book that was called Cave Wars, Treasure Box, or Fossil Finders. You're going to use those books and you're going to look for a clue in the title, first of all, just like I did with The Lion King. So what does the title tell you about that text? You're then going to look for some metalinguistic clues. So again, like I did with the Lion King text, I picked out keywords and phrases used, so you had to look for them. Looking at the blurb on the back of the book might actually help you with this. You then have to combine those two clues of the title and the key phrases and words together to write a sentence starting the main ideas of the story is. Then it says, I know this because, and this is where you're going to provide that supporting evidence. So I know this because the word king is repeated often. Okay? Try your best with this task. If you do have any questions, then please get in touch with me or any of your teachers on Teams or on Class Dojo. And also please remember to upload your work onto Class Dojo portfolio or on the Teams assignment page. Thank you.